welcome. Welcome to G's MCT. And I'm going to say this, yeah, now I have time because I have a lot of movies that I want to be reviewing in the next days. And I'm going to be putting I'm going to be making a review separately from putting the movie clips like I always do. So the movie clips are going to be separated from the reviews as usual. So you can have time to watch the clips before actually coming back for my commentary. Now let's get into this. With the boys season 3 episode 8, you can see a lot that was going on there. Hold on a second, I have this. Okay, that's gone. That was going on the last days, and this is the thing. The season episode 8 was quite interesting. I think episode 7 was as well very interesting. As I think whenever the show comes up, it surprises us. We get surprised. It's like an Easter egg all the time. And it's giving very fresh entertainment. You don't know what you are gonna get in this show. You don't know you're gonna get in this series. You don't know what you're gonna get in the next episode. It just keep giving and surprising the audience, and that is one thing I love about the show. There is You cannot figure it out. Nobody can actually figure out what is happening before it actually happened. Like when you watch the trailers, like it is very hard to know what is going to happen in future. So you just cross your finger. I'm gonna say this, especially I think season 8 and episode 8 and episode 6 really surprised me, because episode 6 we got to see a lot of especially in the playboy, I would call it a playboy mansion, with suits, literally, the sexual content over there, and literally having a soldier boy breakdown and literally noticing that he has a problem. And apart from that, seeing Huey stand up to soldier boy. And I'm gonna say this, with Huey's character, he has come a long way, especially from being a very shy, cowardly guy to, especially, I think Compound V, when he takes this Compound V, it makes him, I'm gonna say, it gives us another kind of Huey. He is very brave. He doesn't care. The fact that we saw in one episode where he actually punched Soldier Boy, I mean A Train, and A Train actually asked, like, how did you do that? And he was so proud. He want me to show you again. And I was like, okay, I think Compound V is actually changing Huey from Wu is actually is, and I'm gonna say this. It actually shows. I'm gonna say this. It actually shows when somebody. It interprets to when somebody has power, they behave differently from how they normally behave. It shows, like if you're an ordinary person, I think it actually interprets to a lot than just the compound view. When it comes to reality, it gives a lot. It's like people without power do not have a lot to say. They are mostly afraid of speaking out because the ones with power can actually harm them. And when you finally have the power, it's like you have this steroid or some kind of uh, 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 thing, like the compound read, that makes you feel so bolden to say something, especially to say something to people that has that actual power as well. So you are absolutely at the same level. So I'm gonna say this, it's giving that power dynamic. So I'm gonna play this a little bit of this video over here. um This is the part where I remember Homelander first came to look for his son, Ryan. So we're just going to play this small part here.
I knew your fastball would come in sooner or later. Just want to see my son. She been treating you all right?
Yeah, she's nice.
Aunt? She may be nice, Ryan, but she's not your aunt. You have a real family. That's why I'm always going to love you.
Okay, I'm going to stop it over there. Let me just make it a little bit bigger because I feel like it is not large enough. So hold on a second. Let's just get okay, yeah, right, right. Well, I think that is as much as. Oh, you know what? Just gonna take us to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube so that I can show you more with my own personal channel with the video that I actually made. And I'm gonna say this before we continue with this channel, with this discussion. Please like and subscribe because it helps a lot. I have put a lot of my energy, my strength into making a lot of this content, and you can see within a month how many times I have been very consistent to put content in here. And it would so much help if you would just like and subscribe. It's not, you're not paying for that, it's just a button. So please like and subscribe. Do not forget, if you want me to continue this channel and if you want to continue having me put on clips before coming on and giving my opinion. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. Let's go to the YouTube channel. Hold on a second.
She been treating you all right?
Okay, we
Yeah,
are
she's
back.
nice.
We are back,
Aunt?
people.
She
Okay.
may be nice, Ryan, but she's not.
So we're back in my channel. I don't know why I keep seeing this. Why am I seeing all of this? I don't want to see any other person's channel. I'm sorry. I'm not getting people advertising my channel over here. So I don't want to see that. I work, this is the thing. I work so hard and it can be unbelievable how much I work. Some people might say, oh, it's just a movie channel. Like this particular scene, this particular movie up here that I have up here, it took me 2 days, and I'm not even joking. It took me 2 days to actually um finish. Yeah, I hate seeing this. I hate seeing all of this. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the other. Okay. It took me actually 2 days to finish this. I'm gonna say this. Editing to everything. So I do not want to advertise nobody's channel. And let's get back to this. So if you look at the first scene over here, and I had like more scenes, but I had to like chop it off because YouTube is not allowing you to do a longer scene. If not, then you get copyrighted. I've noticed that. So you cannot do up to, I tried 14 minutes of the scene. Trust me, it's very difficult. And today I was even recording the Sea Beast from Netflix, which will be up very very soon. I think by tomorrow, because I'm working double shift, double time. And this is the thing, I'm not getting paid for this, but I am literally putting all my energy into this. Now let's get into this. Let's get back into the review, because I don't want to bother you guys with how hard I'm working, but it has to be said, because I don't want that somebody comes across this channel and be like, okay, there's nothing that is special. Meanwhile, I'm putting up to 2 to 3 days into movie reviews, and literally, I think the most job is putting clips together. So we're gonna play over here this clip over here, where Homelander was talking to his kid, was one of the most important scene. And you can see Ryan is a child, and this is the thing, I'm gonna say this, I do not blame him in this particular scene being so emotional with his father. So when he actually
I'm
said,
always gonna love you. I think we should have waited for Homelander.
No, I don't know where he is, do you? But I do know the Attorney General. She's on her way here right now with a search warrant to look for her.
was another one of the intriguing scenes where you see Maeve in the confined space, and they had to put like the how do they call it? I can't remember the name right now. Excuse me. They have to literally put the sleeping gas so that she can literally go to sleep. And nerve gas, they call it a nerve gas, because they used it at last to seduce Soldier Boy. So this is the thing. I find this particular episode very interesting, as much as I found episode 6 interesting. I think the two of these episodes are one of the most popular episodes of this series. And I'm gonna say this, my opinion for all of this is the boys keep surprising us. It keeps surprising us. And I have been looking at some other people's channel talking about what is it? Thor, Love and Thunder. I will be doing a review on that. And if you want to see more, I will be putting on a clip on that. If you want me to review, I always say it again. I'm going to say it again. If you want me to review or do any kind of thing on any other video that you want to see, please let me know on the commentary section, because I think it's very important that we actually interact. And this is the thing. Let's go back to this series, The Boys over here. I found it intriguing that, Maeve was able to be seduced. And I'm going to say this was one of the intriguing scenes. So we're going to go more. Okay, the part where Maeve actually broke out, I was so happy that she broke out of that particular space, and she got her freedom. And then there are so many it is quite complicated when it comes to your personal feelings in this episode. I'm gonna say it is controversial. Also, in this particular scene where you see Homelander and Black Noir, and you see both of them, Homelander being like, okay, welcome back. I knew that you are never gonna leave. And at last, finally, literally, if you watch my clips, you will see where he literally ripped the gut out of Black Noir and left him for dead. And I'm like, willing to give the guy a chance or keep him somewhere. I mean, Black Noir have suffered a lot. Like, he has suffered a lot. And I'm going to show you a scene where you know what, let's go to what Black Noir has gone through in both Soldier Boy hand, and now he has to literally die in Homelander's hand. So we're gonna go back into here, and I'm gonna say this: Noah has gone through a lot, and I understand why a lot of people were writing justice for Noah. I would also expect Noah to do some. I was expecting a fighting scene between Noah and Soldier Boy. And I was quite disappointed that we didn't get that, because Homelander had to literally spoil it for everybody else and just rip his gut out and let him, bleed to death. But with that being said, I understood that Noah had also, with his character, he did not have a lot to offer. He was just always behind Homelander and kissing his ass most of the time. So he was quite irrelevant when it came to this season. But in the comic book, Noah is different from what we see here in the movie. So I'm gonna play this particular scene. It seemed like Noah had we saw Soldier Boy literally bashing his head, and this is the thing, we understand that he has a concussion. Noah has a concussion, and he has like a mental problem at the same time, and that's why he sees all these tiny cartoon figures that I'm gonna show
Soldiers
you.
just fade away. What the fuck is this?
Something we should have done a long time ago. But when you gave him to the Russian...
So that is how Noah had that concussion. That is why he has the problem that he has now, because Soldier Boy actually inflicted all that injury. And I'm gonna say this: I kind of feel bad for Noah. I'm gonna say I feel very sad and very bad for Noah, because he didn't even get chance to actually confront, well, with the way Soldier Boy was. To be sincere, I think he wouldn't stand a chance. Soldier Boy is still strong and is still the same hey-hole that he was before. So I don't think Noah would actually stand a chance in winning against Soldier Boy. And when it comes to Homelander, and the fact that Homelander, it was so easy for Homelander to literally put him down, it was also, I'm gonna say this, very disappointed, because Noah didn't even fight. He just stood there and watched Homelander take his life. And apart from that, it came to the last scene where they had actually had the fighting scene. So I'm gonna go over there right now. So hold on a second. Let me get back to episode 8.
For 1,000 hours, still won't cut Soldier Boy's skin. I see through that mask. Did you know that I had a father out there? You should have told me.
Soon you'll be in the sweet embrace.
You see how intriguing it is that it's like Noah just stood there and let Soldier Boy did that to him. It was quite sad, and I understand a lot of people are mad because we didn't get that epic fight. But when you kind of think about it, Noah didn't stand a chance. If Homelander can do that to him without him putting up a fight, Noah absolutely had no chance with Soldier Boy when you think about it. It wouldn't have even been a fight. It would never have been a fight. I've never seen Noah actually fight actual combat. Like, it's very hard. It's always the rest. He's just always in the background standing or doing some really, really simple fighting. His character is not really giving what he's supposed to give, like in the comic books. He's not giving what he's supposed to give. And I'm gonna say this: the Noir of the movie of this series and the Noir in the comic book is totally different. And the characteristics, even from Soldier Boy as well, in the comics book, he's a coward. In here, it's like a literally hey-hole that I have no actual fear, nothing. And it is quite intriguing when you look at the comic book and then you look at the actual series. And it is just like two different worlds. With that being said, we're gonna go here. I think one of the other intriguing scene was Ashley when Soldier Boy actually asked her to. I was not expecting Ashley not to have any hair. I even didn't notice that she was wearing a wig. And I feel like, if you remember, I think the last episode where she literally ripped, I think it was the wig, because she has been ripping her hair off so much from stress that Ashley actually had no hair anymore. So let's look at that particular scene. Let's look at this. Okay, here. And this was the scene that Soldier Boy was literally schooling them, telling them he doesn't need them and all of that. So we're just gonna play a little bit of this one.
You really want to help? Sir, do you need Homelander? Ashley, take off that wig.
What wig?
You are going to tell the world that we are the one.
I kind of feel sorry for Ashley because it is very stressful, especially when she had that outburst with Adrian and literally telling Adrian how much she has invested in trying to solve or cover up his crimes and all of their crimes, I think, put together. And the fact that Ashley have to deal with Homelander, knowing that she could lose her life at any time. Let's not forget, Ashley could lose her life at any time if Homelander feels like he wants to take it away from her. And I am quite surprised. I remember the first time I saw Ashley in the first season, and when she actually was like, welcoming Starlight, she was quite, I think she was quite, she looked better in the first episode. Until now, it's just like, she put a lot of work. She's stressed. She's working hard. Like, I understand. And another thing with Adrian, we're gonna talk about Adrian's character because I feel like Adrian is kind of a hypocrite, because when things actually happened to him was exactly when he actually started caring about others. And that was why he actually had that small apology that he had with Yui, all because he had to go through that with his brother. And another part was when his brother had something to the brother asked him if he actually killed Blue Hawk, and he tried to deny it the first time, but he actually admitted. And this is the thing with Adrian. I think he's self-centered. And that's one of the reasons why when Blue Hawk actually did that to his own family, he took it personal. Adrian didn't care when he was inflicting pain in other people's life until he actually happened to him. So he's a self-centered character. He only can he only can feel pain when things actually happen to him. Now with Homelander and Soldier Boy, I Soldier Boy was always a rotten kid. From childhood, he was already rotten. You remember, if you watch this particular episode, you will find the time he talked about his father owning steel companies, I think, and literally had to go through to his father's colleague in the golf cart. So Soldier Boy had rich parents. I'm gonna say this. He had very rich parents. He was doing well, unlike Homelander. When I compare the way they were raised between Homelander and Soldier Boy had a lot more than Homelander, and I feel like that is why he was jealous. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use the word jealous. He was quite jealous of Homelander, and the fact that he said Homelander was, a disgrace. When I compare the both of them, Homelander had to be brought up in a laboratory. He had no special privilege. He was treated like a lab rat. Homelander was literally a lab rat. Meanwhile, his father, Soldier Boy, went voluntarily to get the Compound V to become a superhero. So I could understand that the jealousy, and I feel like Soldier Boy looked at Homelander, and he's like the original deal. He had to work to get where he is. He was raised in a lab. He was maltreated. He was told he didn't have parents, and he had to grow. And let's say this: Soldier Homelander is fucked up. He is a terrible character. I'm not gonna say he's a good character, but when you compare him with Soldier Boy, who actually voluntarily went and got the Compound V, versus Homelander that was born with it, never chose it. It's a big difference. And I feel like that jealousy actually consumed him as well. And the fact that he couldn't raise, the fact that I think when he said he couldn't raise Homelander, it was just like an excuse to do whatever he want. See, I'm gonna say this. Soldier Boy was already rotten from childhood. Getting kicked out of boarding school, he sounded like a very problematic kid the time he was a child, and now I think he did too much. So we're gonna go to the next scene here. Okay, this particular scene with Maeve and Homelander fighting, I'm gonna say this. I understand. At first, I was like, Maeve, give him a chance. You know what? Not give him a chance, but give him a break. Let him go deal with Soldier Boy first, and then you can deal with him later. But Maeve was consumed with anger. She was put in a conservatory where literally Homelander told Maeve to her face that he was gonna harvest her eggs so that he can produce kids from Maeve and himself. So I absolutely understand Maeve's anger and frustration. The fact that she didn't even care if Soldier Boy was there, she wanted to get Homelander. So you know what? We're gonna play a small part of this.
But with you and I together, wouldn't stand a chance. Unless we kill each other first. What, because he says so? I am your son. I am your blood. Maybe. This is my son, Ryan, your grandson.
Hi, Grandpa.
It's a shame that I've missed so much. It's okay. We're not alone anymore. We have each other. Maybe if I'd raised you, I could have made you better. You're a fucking disappointment. Get out of the building now!
Just stop, please!
Ryan, get back upstairs.
Okay, we are going to stop in that particular scene over there because I want to say something. I think I was with Billy Butcher for a long time. We're going to talk about Billy Butcher's character. That, okay, Ryan, I feel like Homelander he has become, He has actually changed a little bit, but not so much when it comes to his son. He's a little bit more soft. He cares more about his son. The fact that he would tell Ryan to go upstairs. And I'm going to say this, Soldier Boy gave me a very cold chill. The fact that he would hit a child without any care in the world, without any look, that is exactly why I say that when you compare Homelander with Soldier Boy, you might think Homelander is bad, but when you compare him to Soldier Boy's character, I rather take Homelander because he's not a better person. I'm not saying he's a better person, but between the two devils, yeah, I take Homelander because Soldier Boy doesn't even care about children. He doesn't care. And he even told Butcher this. He told Butcher this that, oh, all of a wait, so your wife, Homelander slept with your wife and all of a sudden had a kid and you care about the kid. Billy Butcher's character actually, don't forget, Billy Butcher actually used a baby as a weapon. Let's not forget about that. The baby with the laser eyes. Like Billy used that suit baby as a weapon to literally kill other people. And he has been a character that I have always not understood. I have never actually stood with his character because he has been very tough. He never cares. He all Billy Butcher cares about is his revenge. And the fact that this particular episode showed, I think episode 7 showed a lot of his softness and how he became soft. But this is another thing with Ryan having a suit as it's not even your child, first of all. And let's not forget at the ending we saw what how he reacted when his father literally killed somebody for throwing a bottle on him, like throwing the bottle, water bottle or a can to and hitting him. And after Homelander literally killed that person, Ryan gives me another EBGBs because I feel like Homelander is just gonna raise him in the most terrible way possible. He's gonna be the next Homelander. So let's go. There was a lot in this particular scene. You know what? Let's just go to the ending and let me show you guys what I'm talking about here before we close.
He's my son, Ryan.
Yeah, you saw that small devilish smile over there. That devilish smile. I was frightened seeing that smile on him, seeing the fact that he saw his father killed somebody and he thought it was okay. So it's like he's gonna be the next Homelander or even worse. I mean, his grandfather was terrible. His father is terrible. I wonder what he's gonna turn out to be. Even in the fact that a lot of people try to save him, still nothing. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. And this is the thing, don't forget to like this channel if you want to continue seeing me put on clips, because this is the thing, it takes a long time for me to make sure everything is perfect. It can take 1 or 2 days. Editing is not that easy, so support me by just pressing the like button and also subscribing to this channel. So till next time, have a great day and goodbye.